The story begins on a deserted island. A plane crashes U.S. Army soldiers. Moments later, the pilot parachutes down safely. But as soon as he lands, he spots another plane falling. It's a Japanese pilot's aircraft. The Japanese pilot lands too. Both men see each other and grab weapons to fight. It's World War II. Japan and US are at war, so they start fighting each other. Fighting and fighting. They reach the top of a cliff, just as the Japanese pilot is about to kill the US soldier. Two giant hands appear. A massive gorilla stands before them. Both men freeze in shock. Their eyes go wide. Scene jumps to 1973. Outside the White House, Bill, head of Monarch Company, meets a U.S. senator and asks permission to visit a mysterious island. Bill had found that island where the two soldiers had landed. He wants to go there for research, but he needs an army team and money to get there. He demands this from the senator, but the senator refuses, won't fund the research, or provide an army team. The senator thinks it's just an ordinary island. Spending money on it makes no sense. But Bill shows him evidence. He says, this island holds secrets the world has never seen. If we reveal them first, we can make a fortune. Bill warns the senator. Russia already knows about it. We have very little time. If we don't go first, Russia will get there before us. Hearing this, the senator agrees. Bill gets permission to go. He prepares an army team. The captain's name is Packard. Bill also adds James to the team, an expert navigator. His name is James. With the full team ready, they board a large ship. Soldiers enjoy the beautiful ocean view. They have no idea their joy will soon turn to danger. That island is very dangerous. They also brought a photographer named Mason to document the island on film. Her name is Mason. After sailing a while, they near the island. Bill calls the army captain and warns him. There's a massive storm ahead. The ship can't pass through. We'll leave the ship here and fly through with helicopters. With no other option, the captain agrees. They board several helicopters and fly into the storm. Fierce winds inside the storm shake the helicopters violently. Lightning strikes all around. But they push through somehow. After crossing the storm, they see an incredible sight. Their jaws drop. A beautiful green island. Unlike anything they'd seen before, after reaching the island, they begin their mission. They drop bombs from above to check if the ground is hollow. Huge blasts hit the ground below. Many animals are killed. The crew doesn't care at all. Suddenly, something hurls a giant tree. It smashes into a helicopter. Crash! Everyone panics. Before they can figure out what happened, a giant hand grabs another helicopter and crushes it like a toy. Then they see it. A massive gorilla standing before them. His name is Kong. Kong is the king of this jungle. Kong goes quiet for a moment. He doesn't attack anyone, as if saying, stop the bombs and I'll leave you alone. But the captain underestimates Kong. He orders his team to open fire. The army fires at Kong from the helicopters, but bullets do nothing to Kong. Kong gets angry and attacks. He smashes several helicopters down. Then Kong walks away. The captain stares at Kong with burning rage. Kong killed many of his soldiers. The team is now scattered in the jungle. James, the navigator, finds some survivors. They form their own small group and move forward. Meanwhile, the captain points a gun straight at Bill. Tell me the truth. Why did you bring us here? Bill reveals everything. 30 years ago, he was on a ship here. They got lost and drifted to this island. A monster attacked their ship. All his teammates were killed. Only Bill survived. He came back and told the government, but nobody believed him. So he decided to come back himself and expose the truth to the world. Giant creatures exist. If they reach civilization, everyone is in danger. He wants the government ready in case these monsters attack. Meanwhile, James's group moves through the jungle. They reach a riverbank and see a massive bull creature. Everyone panics and raises weapons, but James tells them to lower guns. This bull won't harm us. They lower weapons. Bull walks away. The captain's team moves through a dense bamboo forest. Suddenly, something sharp pierces through a soldier's face. It looks like bamboo, but it's a giant spider's leg. The spider attacks them. They fire. Bullets barely hurt it. The captain shouts, "Aim for the legs!" They target the legs. The spider weakens and comes down. They all fire and kill it. Now they understand this is no ordinary jungle. Dangerous creatures everywhere. Meanwhile, James's group reaches an empty village. No one is around. Mason starts photographing. Suddenly, a man appears from the wall. Then more people emerge. These are the island's natives. Living here for many years, they surround the group. Both sides raise weapons. Just as they're about to fight, a bearded man steps forward. His name is Marlowe. He's the U.S. soldier from the beginning. Marlowe has lived here 28 years. With the native people, Marlowe steps forward and says, "Lower your weapons. These people won't hurt you." Everyone listens to Marlowe. Marlowe is overjoyed. First outsiders in 28 years. Meanwhile, a lost soldier, separated from his group, goes to drink from the river. He hears movement. Then Kong appears. The soldier is terrified. Kong walks toward him. Panicking, the soldier hides behind a rock. Kong sees him clearly, but does nothing. Kong doesn't kill without reason. Kong sits in the water and examines his wounds that humans gave him, causing him great pain. As Kong drinks water, a massive octopus attacks. Sensing Kong is weakened, the octopus wraps around Kong. But Kong crushes its head, bites off a tentacle and eats it, then drags the octopus away for dinner. The soldier now sees just how powerful Kong is. Meanwhile, Marlowe takes the group to an old shipwreck. Inside, the natives have built a temple. They carved a giant painting of Kong on the stone walls. They worship Kong as their god, Marlowe explains. Kong protects all of us. Without Kong, we'd all be dead. Underground, there are deadly lizards that hunt humans without mercy. Kong keeps them underground, Marlowe also says. Kong is the last of his kind. The lizards killed his entire family. The lizards fear Kong and stay underground because of him. James asks Marlowe, "Why did Kong attack us?" Marlowe explains, "When you flew in by helicopters, you dropped bombs on the island and killed many animals. That's why Kong attacked you. Also, your bombs woke up some lizards, but Kong killed them all. If he hadn't, those lizards would have killed all of you." Marlowe asks James, "Why are you here?" James says, "We came to research. Now we know the truth. And we need to go back, but our helicopters were all destroyed by Kong. We must walk north to reach our ship." Marlowe says, "Walking north will take you weeks on foot, but I have a boat. It needs some repairs, though. If you fix it, we can reach north quickly." James agrees. Everyone works to fix the boat. Mason photographs the natives. They're amazed by the camera. First time they've ever seen one. Then Mason hears a cry from the nearby river. She runs to check and finds a baby bull trapped under a fallen helicopter. Mason tries to lift it, but she's not strong enough. Then Kong arrives and lifts the helicopter off, freeing the baby bull. Mason is scared, but Kong ignores her. He glares at her and walks away. Mason understands. Kong is angry because we hurt him. The boat is now ready. Marlowe says a final goodbye to the natives after 28 years and boards the boat. Meanwhile, the lost soldier sits on what looks like a cut log. The log starts moving. The soldier jumps up. It's not a log, and it's a creature. The creature lunges at him. He fires his gun, but bullets have no effect. The creature retreats suddenly. It sensed danger coming. The soldier turns around. A giant lizard swallows him alive. On the boat, Marlowe shares his life story. I have a wife and son back home. When I left for W2, my son was only 1 year old. He must be all grown up now. My only wish is to see him after traveling all night. Morning comes. They've covered a lot of distance. Luckily, their radio starts working. A soldier contacts the captain's group. Both groups find each other's location. We're coming to you soon. After the call, everyone cheers. But then a giant bat swoops in. It grabs a teammate and tears him apart in midair. Everyone is horrified. They dock the boat and continue on foot. Soon they reunite with the captain's group. James says, "We must head to the ship now." But the captain refuses. He wants to go west, to find a soldier named Chapman. He doesn't know Chapman is already dead. Marlowe warns, "Don't go west. The lizards there will kill us on sight." But the captain won't abandon his man, so reluctantly everyone follows. They reach the western area. An open field stretches before them, covered with giant skulls. Marlowe explains. These are Kong's family's skulls. The lizards killed them all. As they pass through, they hear terrifying sounds. Everyone runs and hides. Behind the skulls, a giant lizard appears. It comes close and spits out a human skull. The army badge reveals it's Chapman, the soldier they sought. The lizard turns away. They use the chance to run, but the lizard smells them and catches up fast. It swallows one soldier alive. Everyone fires at the lizard. It hides in the fog. They know it'll attack again. They get ready and wait. The lizard returns. A soldier fires a machine gun, but bullets barely hurt it. The lizard grabs him with its tongue and swallows him whole. Then it chases Mason. She runs through the skulls and barely escapes. Fire ignites poison gas bombs. Toxic gas spreads everywhere, as if the lizard wasn't enough. Giant bats arrive and attack too. James puts on a gas mask and kills bats with a sword. The lizard uses the chaos to attack the group again. A soldier fires a flamethrower. The lizard burns and dies. With the lizard dead, everyone gathers together. Decision: leave the island now. But the captain still refuses. I will find my soldier. James shows him Chapman's badge. The soldier you're looking for is dead. Now the captain has no more excuses. He reveals his true plan. He never cared about Chapman. He wants to kill Kong. Kong killed my soldiers. I will get revenge. Everyone pleads. Kong is not the enemy. He protects us from the lizards. If you kill Kong, the giant underground lizard will rise and destroy us all. But the captain is a horrible man. He listens to no one. James decides. We're going back to the ship. You want to kill Kong? Go alone. The group splits in two again. Soldiers are forced to follow the captain. James's group moves through the jungle. They can't figure out the direction, so James and Mason decide to climb the mountain ahead. From the summit, they can spot the ship. They start climbing and reach the top. They can't see the ship, but Kong appears before them. Both freeze like statues. One wrong move and they're dead. Kong comes very close and studies them carefully. Mason gathers all her courage and touches Kong's body. Kong does nothing. Mason understands. Kong doesn't want to kill humans. Meanwhile, the captain sets a trap for Kong. He pours fuel into the river and sets it on fire. Kong rushes to the flames, not knowing it's a trap. As Kong arrives, the captain triggers landmines. Kong is caught in the blast and set on fire. The captain has enraged Kong again. This time the fire makes Kong very weak. He collapses to the ground. The captain plants bombs around Kong to finish him off. But before he can press the button, James Marlowe and Mason arrive. They hold the captain at gunpoint. We will not let you kill Kong. Killing Kong is your greatest mistake. If Kong dies, the biggest underground lizard will come up and kill us all. But the captain doesn't listen. He orders his soldiers, kill them all. But the soldiers turn against him. They understand now. Kong is not the enemy. The underground lizard is... Then a massive lizard bursts out of the river. It sensed Kong is weakened. Marlowe, that's the giant lizard, sleeping underground all this time. Everyone flees except the captain. He wants to blow them both up, just as he reaches for the remote. Kong wakes up and crushes the captain with his hand. Now it's Kong versus the giant lizard. Epic battle begins. The rest run toward the boat, but the lizard chases them. A soldier holds 2 grenades and challenges the lizard. His plan, when it eats me, I'll blow us both up. But the lizard is too smart. It figured out the plan. It flings him away with its tail and kills him. Then it chases the others. Just as it's about to kill them, Kong hurls a boulder at its head. Everyone uses the chance to escape. Kong and the lizard fight again. The lizard slashes Kong's neck. Kong breaks free and smashes the lizard into a cliff. But the lizard gets back up and charges at Kong again. Mason fires a flare gun, hitting the lizard's head. That distracts the lizard. Kong breaks free from his chains. He spots a chained propeller nearby and uses it as a weapon. He hurls it at the lizard and drives it into its stomach. The lizard collapses. Kong lifts it up and slams it into a cliff, but the crash knocks Mason into the water below. She starts to sink. Before she drowns, Kong reaches in and saves her. As Kong opens his palm to set her down, the lizard attacks from behind again. Kong is at a disadvantage. Mason is in one hand. He can only fight with one arm. The lizard goes for the hand holding Mason. Kong shoves his whole arm into the lizard's mouth and rips out its tongue. The giant lizard finally dies. Kong gently opens his palm and sees Mason is lifeless. He sets her down with great sorrow. Then Mason takes a breath. She was just unconscious. Kong glances back at her and walks away. Everyone boards the boat and heads back home. They make a promise to each other. We will never tell the government what we saw here. If they find out about Kong, they'll take him for experiments. This island must stay as it is. At the end of the film, after 28 long years, Marlowe finally reaches home. He worries his wife won't recognize him. But the moment she sees him, she hugs him tight. His son has grown up too. Marlowe's last wish comes true. He gets to see his son, and with that, the story ends. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. They hold the captain at gunpoint. We will not let you kill Kong. Killing Kong is your greatest mistake. If Kong dies, the biggest lizard will come up and kill us all. But the captain doesn't listen. He orders his soldiers, kill them all. But the soldiers turn against him. They've realized Kong is not the enemy. The underground lizard is. Then a massive lizard bursts out of the river. It sensed Kong is now weak. Marlowe, that's the giant lizard, sleeping underground this whole time. Everyone flees except the captain. He wants to blow them both up. Just as he reaches for the remote, Kong wakes up and crushes the captain. Now Kong versus the giant lizard. The epic final battle begins. The rest run toward the boat, but the lizard chases them. A soldier holds 2 grenades and challenges the lizard to eat him. His plan, when it eats me, I'll blow us both up. But the lizard is too clever. It figured out the trap. It flings him away with its tail and kills him. Then the lizard chases the others. Just as it's about to kill them, Kong hurls a boulder at its head. Everyone uses the chance to escape. Kong and the lizard fight again. The lizard slashes Kong's neck. Kong breaks free and smashes it into a cliff. But the lizard gets back up and charges at Kong again. Mason fires a flare gun, hitting the lizard's head. That distracts the lizard. Kong breaks free from his chains. He spots a chained propeller and uses it as a weapon. He hurls it at the lizard, drives it into its stomach. The lizard collapses. Kong lifts it up and slams it into a cliff. But the crash knocks Mason into the water below. She starts to sink. Before she drowns, Kong reaches in and saves her. As Kong opens his palm to set her down, the lizard attacks from behind again. Kong has Mason in one hand. He can only fight with one arm. The lizard goes for the hand holding Mason. Kong shoves his whole arm into the lizard's mouth and rips out its tongue completely. The giant lizard finally dies. Kong gently opens his palm and sees Mason is lifeless. He sets her down with sorrow. Then Mason takes a breath. She was just unconscious. Kong glances back at her and slowly walks away. Everyone boards the boat and heads back. They promise each other, we will never tell the government what we saw here. If they find out about Kong, they'll take him for experiments. This island must stay as it is. At the end of the film, after 28 long years, Marlowe finally reaches home. He worries his wife won't recognize him. But the moment she sees him, she hugs him tight. His son has grown up too. Marlowe's last wish comes true. He gets to see his son, and with that, the story ends. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. Thanks for watching. Skull Island explained. See you in the next video. If you liked it, subscribe and like. Watch till the end for more such stories. Kong, King of Skull Island, protects those who respect nature. The island holds deadly secrets. No human should disturb. Remember, some islands are best left alone. This was Skull Island explained by Phil Maya. Subscribe for more movie explanations like this. Like and share this video if you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Marlowe finally reunites with family after 28 long years. His wife recognizes him immediately and hugs him tight. His son has grown up. Marlowe's final wish comes true. He sees his son again. And with that, the story ends. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like the channel.